First and foremost, before even getting into a recap of any kind, prayers up to Jason Tatum. The game of basketball means so much to this man, and it's really heartbreaking to see him go out like that on a night where he was going off and setting records for Celtics franchise history. So I pray it's nothing serious, and I just really hope that it's not something that's going to keep him sidelined for too long. So first and foremost, prayers up to Tatum. That was devastating. The NBA champions, Boston Celtics, took on the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden in Game 4 of the semifinals of the NBA playoffs and lost this game 121-113 by 8. Celtics' largest lead was 14 in the third quarter. Knicks' largest lead was 12. And this is your recap of the game. Knicks now lead the series 3-1. They have capitalized on the Celtics' mistakes big time. And there's really not much more to say. 12 was the largest lead that the Knicks have had at all in this series. Celtics have had, a 35-40 piece almost? First 2-3 games, we had at least a 20-point lead for the majority of the games. So again, Celtics beating themselves, Knicks capitalizing, fighting, wanting it more, hungry. Celtics, maybe now is the championship hangover right here. They're beaten, battered, bruised. So is everybody in the playoffs. I don't really want to sit here and give excuses. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm giving you what I've seen and what I'm trying to make of this and trying to explain what I think is going on and what I think is happening. But I honestly just can't. I can't give you the answer because I'm not the one in the game playing it, and I'm not the one coaching it, and I'm not the one reffing it, and I'm not the one that has anything to really do with the outcome of this game. I will say that the announcers are absolute trash, but they did say that this win, a Game 4 win in the Madison Square Garden against the reigning champs, Boston Celtics, an 8-point win when Tatum, Celtics' best player, goes down with a non-contact injury. That was their best win in 25 years. So, I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll look at my team and I'll say, with 18 rings on my fingers and 18 banners in the sky at the TD Garden, I'll say, you know what, Knicks, if this is your Super Bowl and if this win is gonna, help you sleep at night and make you happy, and all the trolls in my comments, if this win is gonna make you feel better, good for you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm honestly not bothered by it. I know what basketball is. I know when a team sells, and I know when a team shits the bed and fumbles the bag. There was no clear game where the Knicks actually beat the Celtics. Let's just be clear. This was probably their best game of the series, right here. And you won by 8 points. If Tatum doesn't go down with that ankle injury, it could have been a different story. But honestly, Tatum didn't have much help at all. Yes, JB getting in foul trouble and all the turnovers did not help his case. No, for sure did not. KP kind of being a shell of himself didn't help. Can't rely on a young 38-year-old Al Horford out there to be like Superman every game. You can't do it. You just can't. You just can't. Brunson is great. Brunson had help today. Good for him. I'm happy that he did. Celtics, after going 56% from 3 at half, ended up 18 and 48, 37% from the 3 to end the game. Taking 48 shots. It's the thing that irks me the most that I've been noticing really bothered me today. Drew Holiday somehow gets the ball, and it's like a deer in headlights. He stops, freezes at the 3-point line, and looks to pass it to somebody. The lane's wide open. The paint, I promise you, you can go into it. You can score a bucket with a layup or a mid-range, anything. Anything inside the 3-point range would be great. Alley-oops to KP, alley-oops to Horford, alley-oops to Cornette, literally anything. living and dying by the three. There's not much more you can say about it. Joe did a lot better with calling the timeouts, but that was like literally the only adjustment he made. I get that Joe's not the one shooting the baskets, but he could be encouraging them to go to the paint, and he doesn't. And it's like, he thinks like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but it's broken. It's been broken. Like, you shot yourself out of 3.5 games. Like, I don't know. I just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. It sucks. It sucks. Tatum in Game 3 moved ahead of Kobe Bryant into second place for the most playoff points scored at age 27 or younger because he's only 19. He's just behind LeBron, and he's never going to catch LeBron because I think he's 27 now, and that could have potentially been Tatum's last game. LeBron has 3,275 points, and Tatum at that point had 2,892 points, passing Kobe at 2,889 points. Tatum, before exiting the game with a non-contact injury, was your leading scorer tonight, playing 40 minutes, having 42 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. With that 40-point game, he has now tied John Havlicek and Larry Bird for the most 40-point-plus playoff games in Celtics franchise history. Derek D. Daddy, Black Daddy, Ball Daddy, Does It All Daddy White, 23 points. JB, 20 points. Peyton Fast PP, 6th Man of the Year. Pritchard, 12 points. No real production from Holiday, Horford, KP. It's just crazy because obviously Brunson is their guy. I think he had like 40 points or something too. And then Bridges out of nowhere had 8 points game 1, 12 points game 2. I forget what they said for game 3. I'm not a fucking mathematician. But he had like 20 something points today. No one saw that coming. No one had the scouting report on that shit. It's just like they all had to play their fucking asses off to just beat the Celtics by 8 on their home floor. So like, it's like, I'm not really gonna give the Knicks credit. I'm sorry, I'm really not. It should be Celtics are up 3-1, not Knicks are up 3-1. And I will fucking die on that hill. I will. I fucking will die on that hill. Sorry. Because the Knicks aren't getting past the next round if they beat us. And guess what? You still have to beat us 4 times. If Tatum is out, next man up mentality. I don't think we're going out in 5. If we do, I will say, good for you. Good luck against the Pacers, because that's what it's looking like. Everyone wants to point fucking fingers at the Celtics, but look at the Cavs, bro. They're getting their ass fucking handed to them on national television, losing by like 50. So, like, we lost by 8. Game 5 is at home on Wednesday, 7 o'clock start. So many reverse jinxes today, too. They were saying that the Knicks were 0-8 on ESPN games. Well, 1-8 today. So impressive. Anyways, until Wednesday, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Banner Bound. That was your recap of the game. Prayers up again to Tatum. Please, prayers up to Tatum.